Water Warriors, solving water in rural America.
I'm home. This is where I grew up. This is where I was born, and I love it out in the country. I used to plow hours and hours from sun up till sundown, corn picking, you name it. This land here, it's just, to me, everything that I fought for, blood, sweat, and tears through the years. And this is the thing that kept me sane, is just having this property where I can call it ours, me and Shirley's.
We have been here for 2.5 years. Although Joe has owned the property for, oh my heavens, when he put the well in.
And I've owned it since I was a kid. I put a well in '94. This always brought me back because it's where my heart is at home here. I just all of a sudden become absorbed with the quiet and beauty. Makes me happier. You could have a rough day at work and come here and negativity oozes away.
For the last 2.5 years, we haven't had a septic system or water. It can be endless of the issues that one has to deal with when you don't have water. We have to go about 3.5 miles in order to get water at a rest area. And they cut that off early October. So then we have to continue about another 4 miles, I believe it is, and there is artesian water available year-round.
Many of my neighbors struggle to get water. We have single moms taking their children to haul water in buckets. One also worries about the quality of the water being hauled. The water station uses a sign that states, "We cannot ensure the quality of water." How awful is that?
And then the majority of them, especially during the winter, I would have to bring inside and have lined up in the kitchen, so they wouldn't freeze. But then it's gas, it's wear and tear on the car. It's just a lot of little issues that come in to having to do this on a continual basis. Well, the challenge was doing dishes, having to use a huge pot, boil water on the stove.
Pour it into the sink, and then once that water gets dirty, we dump it into the 5-gallon bucket, and we take it out, and it's just dishwater. And cleaning up, I just take a dump of water, we keep it in the sun, get it warm, dump it on us, scrub up, and then throw another gallon of water on us to clean off. And that's been like that for 2.5 years now.
Goulds approached us with a watermark project and asked us if we'd be willing to find, a partnership. Byron with Gary's Well came out here and with the help of Goulds and the watermark and Water Boys, we're going to deliver potable water. We have hot and cold showers from now on. A septic system was also put in place.
A couple weeks ago, we put in a septic system for Joe Baxter, and now they're working on wiring it and also doing some work on the well and some of the interior plumbing.
The site itself, we were able to utilize a product called Insul Seal PVC to put underneath the trailer home to provide, the colder climates here in Minnesota, and we were able to utilize that, and it actually came together really nice and quick. I think we're ahead of pace.
Actually getting the water line dug in and hooked to this well that's right behind us here that has been here for 30-ish years. So it's never had a pump in it, never been really been used, but we're got it hooked up and we got a pump in it today and everything hooked up in the house, and we're just waiting on the electrician to finish it up and we can make this thing live. Pump plug, shut it off. There's buildup in the well that has pulled in next to the pump to allow it not to come through.
So the well's been sitting idle for over 20 years, so it's probably just encrusted with some clear water iron and manganese. So we just need to get that stuff broke loose, and once we start getting water pulling through that, it'll eventually clean itself up and purge itself and be like a brand new well.
That's what it should be doing right there.
Just trying to push pressure down and then create a vacuum just to surge it, basically, to force water in and out of those intake openings on the stainless steel screen.
We're getting around 12.5 gallons a minute right now, and that's not what we're getting.
And then as the water starts clearing, then you just open your valve, and once you get more and more flow through it, you basically get it developed and all the garbage water pumped to waste, and then you get the clean water out of the formation coming into the screen like it should be.
That's 95. I bet right now if I time it, we're only getting 8 gallons a minute.
Yeah, after 2.5 years, it's
It was a pain.
a couple more days. You can only be so disappointed, but I'm always happy that you're all here to helping, and I couldn't figure it out myself, so you know people who can.
When we look at the involvement of Goulds and the GPDA, the Goulds Professional Dealer Association, and the incredible contractor support from companies like Gary's Well down here, willing to take their time and do this, it just speaks volumes. It speaks volumes for what we can do for good.
We did have a little issue with the pump and well, so pulled the pump out and then took high pressure air with a lot of CFM, totally cleaned the well out and the screen and got it pumping very clear. Then we hypochlorinated it with some 70% chlorine tablets. We got all the exposed piping insulated. We're buttoning the skirting back up. We got hot and cold running potable water that's chlorinated to every fixture and faucet in the house. We already got 122 degree water in here.
It's hot.
Yeah, it's hot.
Oh,
Isn't that gonna be awesome?
I can't believe it.
Gonna take a hot bath tonight?
I will. Shirley's first. She said, no, you go first. I said, no, ladies first.
Want to stay just a little bit to this side of the pole, Joe.
For us to just be able to lend back to the community, on a small basis, is what we need to do.
I just like to help people and do what's right and do it right. And when I can have that kind of impact on somebody, that makes my day.
It's nice to see things get fixed in the end and make that living a lot more comfortable.
I can't thank everybody enough. It takes everybody. Everybody helped, everybody along the way.
This has all been a blessing. I'm so grateful. My prayers have been answered, and I've been able to deal with wonderful, wonderful people. I ended up with not only professionals, but people that have also become friends.
Water Warriors, powered by Goulds Water Technology, solving water in rural America.